Oh, oh yeah, we're live. Awesome. Real quick, I forgot to put the the rain sounds. I knew I was forgetting something. There you go. And let me just test the sound real quick to see. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think everything's gonna be okay. Give me 1 second while I adjust the temperature. Alright, I'm back. So, I'm not really expecting anyone to join right now, which is fine. You know, I'm more focused on the art this time, but, you know, we'll see. I'm suspecting I may not be good company, but I'm fine with whichever way it goes, you know. If someone's here, someone's here. If not, well, I'm still present regardless. And I gotta move my microphone because it's getting in the way. It's getting in the way of the camera. Yeah. So I'm just recoloring and marker this so that way I can get a more even tone. Yep. So this stream I will not be posting to Instagram. I'm just gonna skip that. I guess if I did more videos on the weekends, like, because I know people are busy during the weekdays, but it's fine. Then also I can't keep up a clear schedule, so. I guess this marker's running out already. Holy crap. Come on, really? I guess that's fine, but just wasn't expecting it. I think. Yeah. Drawing again. Happy Friday? I think it's Friday. Yeah. Let me know if this sounds good. I hope it is. Awesome. I finished it. No, I didn't finish it. You know, I finished what I finished the part I wanted to with the marker. All right. Oh, I need to get the color pencils. I think I have them somewhere here. I just gotta move through all these dozens of boxes. So many. I think I collectively put them all in one spot. Here, yeah. And I think it's all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I should have it here. What does this say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's a 7th one. Probably this one. And this one is 922. That's not, that doesn't belong here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, which one's the 7th color? Hold on, I have to think about this. 929, which one's, okay, this is 929. And then there's a 1009. Oh, that's the one I'm missing. Now I have to find 1009 in all of these. How did I do this? Oh my god. Oh wait, this is it. I put it, no. Wait, no, I did. No, wait, hold on. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, still 6. So 1009 is what I'm missing. Which is this weird purple color. But this one's purple too. Oops. No, it's not. Okay. Well then, I put it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. So, I don't know how I could have been so careless. Like, dang. I don't even know what color it is. 1009. I found 1008. So I'm missing like a purple one. Okay, I found it. Oh my goodness, that would have been so awkward. I got all that I need now. I gotta move this big heavy box. Sounds good? Awesome. Okay, the music I'm listening to is too loud. Not for the stream, but for me. There's something underneath the paper and I was feeling it. That's not good. You never want anything under the paper because then you end up tracing it or you end up losing your direction. Thanks for being here. I don't think I have much commentary right now, at least. You could just watch me color. It's just the same thing I've been doing last time. I'm just layering. Just layering and layering. So it's very, I mean, it takes a lot of effort, but if I had something to say, it'd be a good time to say it, because this is really easy to do because there's not much happening. It's just layering colors. That's why it's easy to multitask and talk at the same time. Oh, I need to put my phone on vibrate. Okay. So there's this new show. I haven't seen it. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Pluribus. And my family likes it and they want me to watch it with them. It's on Apple TV. And they say it's interesting. The only thing I know about it is that I think it's sci-fi. My younger sibling thinks it's really slow, but it's interesting. It's just really slow. And I think it was made by the same director for another show called Breaking Bad. So yeah. That's all I know. And I haven't seen it, but I might see it or catch up to the latest episode soon. They're like that's like an hour long each episode, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll like it, but I'll have to see. And I got myself cupcakes for my birthday, and it feels weird because like I didn't have like a celebration or a party or anything. You just looked it up. You don't like dramas? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a drama or not. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not even sure if I like it. It's just my family wants me to see it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like I said, like I don't know if I'll like it, but they want me to see it. I could try it, but I don't know. If it's a drama, then I don't know, cause like aren't dramas fast, or I guess dramas can be slow. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think my dad would be into dramas. I'll have to see what it's like. Oh yeah, but I was saying, yeah, I got cupcakes for my birthday. Even though it's a little bit late, but I was saying that it kind of feels weird for me to like celebrate my birthday by myself. It's weird because it's kind of begs the question, like, if no one's around to witness it, did it happen? And that's how it feels, right? And like not like an egotistical thing, but it's just like, something here feels a little off, you know. I also got some green tea. It's been a while since I had a green tea. But I don't know, something about it feels comforting somehow. I don't know, I just felt like getting tea. Because that's something I normally just drink water. But I guess I treat myself by having green tea. Wasn't my family with you? Well, they got jobs and money's tight, so... And I just kind of felt like, you know, it probably would be easier on the family if we didn't, like, go out to dinner or something. Right? And I was thinking, well, what if I just, like, went by myself? And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't really want to go out. Like, when I think about it, I'm like, if I could go anywhere and eat anything, like, where would I go? You know, I'm like, I don't know. And then I'm like, well, maybe it didn't matter if everyone was around me, but then, I don't know, like, I don't know. I just kind of felt that way. And it's okay. I mean, I don't know. It's like a weird dissonance between... You know what? Now that I think about it, no one's actually asked me. No one's asked me if I was doing anything for my birthday. Like, none of my family did, except for, like, my mom. But like, no one seemed to, like, ask me personally, be like, hey, what are we doing? Where are we going? What's the plan? Like, actually, no one actually did that. And one of my siblings didn't even tell me happy birthday, but I'm not gonna press her about it, because she'll probably be like, well, it's not the same if you have to ask or mention it. I'm just like, so then she will probably refuse, because she'll think it's, like, not necessary after the fact. But yeah. And then, like, I got my cupcakes, and then my sister's like, hey, can I have a cupcake? I'm like, I got those for my birthday. Like, and she probably didn't even notice, you know? Like, you didn't even tell me happy birthday. You want a cupcake? Really? My cupcake? No. Like, it's like the only, like, celebratory thing I ever got that was, like, indicative, like, oh yeah, it's a birthday, and not just eating out. It's not just, you know, buying something. It's actually, like, a celebration food, you know? And I finally got a celebration food, so. Yeah. So there wasn't any of the, like, there was no birthday singing. There was, I think my mom said that, you know, happy birthday and a text message, and I think one of my sisters, I think. But I have multiple sisters, and I know with my dad I have to remind him, because no way will he remember. So. But, you know, like, last year I had a really good birthday. With my family, but I don't have, what's it called? I don't have friends to, like, go out with, which would have been great, because that's, like, the classic, like, spend time with your friends, because friends are better than family majority of the time. But yeah. Oh yeah, I think I had one of my friends did say happy birthday. One of my local ones, like, but we're not, we don't really do much. But it's okay. I mean, it's nice, but, like, that's what I mean. It's kind of like none of it really fits the classic, like, this is a birthday and you go out with friends and it's really fun and you go on, like, it doesn't really meet that cliche. Instead it's kind of like, okay, well, something's a little bit missing here and something's not entirely, you know, not entirely up to the culture, not really, like the rite of passage, you know, like the rite of passage has certain steps to it, has certain meaning to it, has certain qualities to it, and like mine is a little bit like partially there, partially a little bit late, and also like you know. So I'm just like, I'm like thinking, like, what is my relationship to this right now? Like, what does this actually mean? And I know it feels weird, and I know, like, I don't know, it's like I can accept it, but it also just doesn't feel right. And I don't know, that's what I mean. It's like the rite of passage. It's weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like when you're supposed to have a rite of passage, but then it doesn't happen. I kind of feel like it's significant and not just like a culture thing or an ego thing. I think rite of passages are really important. You know, and damn, like, I'll survive. Like, I'm sure I'll survive, you know. But yeah, I mean, had some few people on Instagram DM me, which was beautiful. And my friend John sang for me. He recorded a video, which is very sweet. But it's just one of those things, like, all my friends are all like online, so like it's still beautiful. I'm still grateful for it, but you know, I've never really had like the traditional cliche. I mean, most of my birthdays are horrible. Like my birthday last year was probably the best birthday I've ever had in my life. Like, for real. And I went crystal shopping. I got some crystals for like under $25 that I was getting for my nervous system. And I kind of felt like I kind of knew, like, I know these, I'm not saying that the crystals aren't going to work, because it's not that they don't. It's just I know my nervous system is like hurting in a different type of way. And if anything, they've just given me more dreams. But I just honestly have not had the energy to work with crystals. The only thing I did was just energetically cleanse them and activate them and unlock them and all the other things. And that actually makes them actively, you know, potent without me programming them. I just, you know, awaken them to their natural disposition. So I got some crystals that were really good for relaxing and calming and grounding and things like that. I still appreciate them though. Like, I really do. I do like them. And I think, you know, I just think, like, to be honest, where my path is right now, a lot of the spiritual things I'm working on, like, I can't really do much with them because of the context of my nervous system. But once everything gets better, I should be able to go back to those things. But when I do, it's going to be in a different context, because the relationship with my nervous system is going to significantly change my subtle sensitivities and everything like that, and how I relate to everything, magic, energy work, and whatever. Because I know, like, my nervous system is what's really putting a cap on me, but I'm actually learning how to be sovereign in a very, very intense, pressurized way. I'm learning to be sovereign. So I mean, like, imagine being sovereign you know, how you relate to this stuff changes. When you're not sovereign, then your relationship to these spiritual tools or these things can be different, or just spirituality in general, or your intuition in general. You know, sovereignty is like, it's very important, it's very foundational. Very, very foundational. And, you know, I think that's something that people don't think about, or they overlook it, or they get too excited over the possibilities and not really think about, like, hey, you know, your relationship to yourself and your sense of sovereignty is actually very important to connect to and think about as you're doing spiritual stuff anyways. But that's the thing. You know, there's different levels, different pressures of it, different parts of it, right? So I don't think many people have gotten where I'm going. No, it's okay if you don't respond right away. It's fine. I understand. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like I'm on a different path, or that I'm doing something very unique. So even though, like, there might be some, like, disappointment or confusion, I really feel like whatever I become or recognize in myself from it is going to be better than anything I could have achieved had I not had the problems I have with my dysregulated nervous system and everything like that. So, you know, I am hopeful, but I'm more trying to focus in on my presence and my sovereignty. And that's really the only thing I can do, is just like, okay, I can't do the things I really wanted to do, that I spent a whole bunch of time for, that I spent years to do, that you know, what I wanted to achieve, because my body is overdone. You know, it's tired, and it's chronically, you know, hurting the way it is. But it's just, I'm in a liminal space right now, and nothing wrong with that. But I am growing despite this. I'm just not growing in the way that I hoped to, or the way that I wanted to. But that's I think that's just part of it, you know. It's not linear. It's not going towards my expectations. It's actually revealing something about myself that I need to pay attention to, that if I had gotten my way, I wouldn't have experienced this. So even though it hurts like hell, but it's honestly been a lot better these past, like what, 5 days? Oh, you wrote down stuff? Thank you. That's very considerate. So what was I gonna say? But yeah, you know, birthday was a little weird. And I think, like, a part of me is just trying to make up for the lack of witnesses, for the lack of, like, the proper rite of passage. And then a part of me is like, you know, is it really important? Is it not important? Is it weird? Is it significant? Is it not? Is it just a thing? And I'm like, you know, I kind of feel like it is, but it's also like, I don't want to think about it. But then I can't help but think about it, because I feel left out. I feel left out of my own rite of passage. And I don't know. I mean, I could maybe I could try and see if, because I know, I mean, money was the biggest issue, but maybe another time, like, I could have a late birthday, you know, celebrate a late birthday, and maybe we can I can make up for the fact that it wasn't initiated at the time it would have normally been, and maybe that's the best I can do, assuming that, you know, other people make time for it, or care about it, or find it significant. I don't know, but, you know, there's always like that that part of me is like, can I fix this? Can I heal this? Like, is this okay? Like, is this acceptable? How do I feel? And I guess, I guess I could. And I guess that might be the best, like, most practical answer. Just celebrate at a different time. Had chai tea? No. I think my dad has. Yeah, I'm not really much of a tea drinker. And in the cult I grew up in, they didn't really like teas. I wouldn't say I grew up in it, but I was in it for 5 years. And they didn't like green tea for some reason. And it's like, well, fuck it, I'm drinking tea. Not that it's like a big deal for me, but I just kind of been programmed away from it. And like, they only want like herbal teas. And I don't think green tea is like considered in their rules, like green tea and coffee. Which is fine. I mean, like, it wasn't really a big rule or big sacrifice for me, because like, I'm not a coffee drinker and I'm not really too attached to green tea, so it's like, but this is the rule, like if I can't have these things or drink these things, like it's it's no sweat, for me. But like, I'm not attached to that or a part of it anymore, so like, hey, why not get myself some tea, get myself some green tea, and I'm not like guilty or anything, like it doesn't affect me like that, but it's just something where it's like, I never really had so much of the desire or the intent to take green tea, like it doesn't really feel like a sovereignty thing to me, where it's like doing the thing that I was taught not to because the reason was stupid. It was just, what, I remember having this at one point, like, let me get myself some. Okay, I'm still in the frame. Sometimes I draw outside of the frame. What do you think about the border? Do you like the border? That's a new thing I did for my stream. I added a border. I don't know, I think it's neutral. Like, it doesn't really add or take away anything. Maybe it looks a little bit nicer. There should be a grid border, yeah. What does your diet look like right now? You gluten-free for a bit, I remembers. So my diet is whatever right now, because like with my nervous system and everything, like I don't actually get benefit from doing good productive things, because like I can't relax and my body's always constantly in fight or flight, and I don't get good sleep. and it's just like, and then you're tired all the time. It's like you don't really want to put too much effort into something that's not going to yield anything. So it's almost weird. It's kind of like I wouldn't say it's like depression, but it's almost like that, except like I'm not emotionally downtrodden in that way. I'm actually very mentally stable, to the extent that I give myself that clarity and that honesty to be like, you know what, I think I'm just tired of trying. And it kind of, taking care of yourself kind of loses purpose when it doesn't feel good, even though at one point it used to, even though like I worked really hard to get there, even though I taught myself and learned so many things. It's like, it's like I achieved the achievement of it, so I know what it feels like, and I know what it's like, and I know the potential, and I know how good it could feel because I felt it. It's like a little bit of grief, a little bit of like, okay, well, I just gotta be honest, like it doesn't make me feel good to put in effort to take care of myself. Not that I don't take care of myself, because I do. It's just I have to do it in a very limiting type of way. But that's what it is, you know, like, and you're having nervous system bullshit, and you're like, and I'm honestly, my masculine energy is burnt out completely. So like anything about structure and planning and strategizing and doing and everything relating to that is just like, yeah, I'm just burnt out. Like, no. I'm not saying that I'm reckless or anything, or that I don't care. It's very funny because it's like, I really, really want to rest, but my body is so fucking restless, and it can't regulate itself, and it's like, I can't even do like any type of, like, no therapy works, no strategy works, like nothing works. And that's because I'm not meant to heal in that direction. I'm meant to reclaim my sovereignty in a different way, and not the way the world, the mainstream tells me I should do things or try things. And, you know, and I tried. Well, believe me, I tried. But in doing so, it got me somewhere, but it didn't give me to the destination that I needed. Because the destination I needed was within and not from without. I shouldn't have to try so hard to be present, try so hard to relax. I shouldn't have to try so hard to manage my well-being. I'm not saying like you shouldn't put effort in it, but it's like, if you're really trying that hard, and the reason why you're trying that hard is because you're trying to prove your worth, or you're trying to you know, trying to prove your worth, or you're trying so much to become something other than who you are, all the effort you're going to do is just going to take away from connecting with your own presence. Instead, you're more focused on achievements and getting something and proving something, and you know, it's okay and it's fine to have achievements and to enjoy yourself and enjoy your progress, right? But like, I think there's an underlying thing when it comes to our self-care and our relationship to it, because it is a form of sovereignty to take care of yourself. It is, like, you know, take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all that stuff. And, you know, I was very motivated, and, you know, and I did accomplish a lot, but I'm just being honest, like, I don't even know what my diet should be, and I don't even know what should happen, and, you know, and then when things, it's a mix of not having freedom, it's a mix of being challenged in a very distinct way that I don't even know how to navigate it anymore. It's a mix of being burnt out, it's a mix of having dysregulated nervous system, and all this. There's so many layers to it. So I'm just like, you know what, like, I don't want to fight this fight. Like, I don't want to fight this anymore. Like, I already know what I'm capable of. I already know I'm disciplined. I already know what I've done. It's not that I've lost that, but it's just my body is not meant to live that way. So I don't know. I don't really have any wisdom to offer, or I don't really have any you know, judgment towards myself, because I think the biggest form of self-care is like just being present, is just being present, because then all you do is just align with what's right for you, and you just know what you need to align with, and you don't have to fight for it or work with it or whatever. Like, the clarity is there. I shouldn't, like, there's no over trying, you know. And then you use your masculine energy for, you know, when you absolutely need to, and not that you're always running on masculine energy. And I think this is partially why, like, people struggle with their health. It's like, you can't regulate your nervous system, so then you're going to try even harder to regulate your nervous system, but because you're trying harder to regulate it, you actually end up stressing it out because of your mindset, and because of possibly, you know, feelings of unworthiness, and trying to achieve and trying to become something and trying to prove, and it becomes more than just, oh, this is self-care. It's like, it's like you're, I don't know how to describe it. You're trying too hard to take care of yourself, and I don't know, it's a lot to navigate. And even then, like, self-care is like, there's the cult of self-care. It is so big, it is so vast. It is a lot of work to navigate, and not even just the act of doing it, but just like having to navigate all that. Like, no one really knows how to take care of themselves, first of all. And I burnt myself trying to do that, burnt myself out trying to do that. So I'm like, you know, I don't think anyone really knows anything, because I know I've done everything right. I've done everything right before shit hit the fan. I've done all that I could. I have achieved so much. I've learned so much about myself. I gained so much discipline. I know what the highest, I know what the highest highs are, and I know what the lowest lows are. But I'm like in this liminal space where it's just like, you know, I just need to connect to my joy. Like, I just need to just be honest. And that's just like where I've been right now, with my health and diet. And another thing is, like, I can exercise, but for a long time I wasn't able to, because I would get really bad nerve pain, and I was so confused. I was like, why does everything hurt? Like this isn't like, oh, I'm sore or anything. This is a different type of pain. And then I eventually figured out it's actually nerve pain, because my body can absolutely not handle relaxing. It hurts. It just makes it overactive. Like, my nerves become overactive. And this is why it's like playing video games or trying to relax. Like, nope, can't breathe. Like, my lungs get tight. Can't exercise because it's probably not a good idea. You know, when I'm this stressed out. It's so funny. It's just like, oh, you're stressed out, just do more work, just do more things, and it should help. And then literally I'm so dysfunctional, it actually does the opposite of help. It actually makes things worse. So then I become a little bit like deterred and a little bit scared of like, okay, where is my life going? Because like, I literally don't have any control over my ability to relax, because my body simply will just reject it. And I tried to get high, and it didn't work. It actually backfired big time, and I was in pain for like a tremendous amount of pain for like a week. And then I asked Archangel Raphael to help me, and then I got a little bit better, and now I'm a lot better now. But yeah, holy shit, no, I was in so much pain for that week, and it hurt me at an existential level, because when you're in that much pain, all because you try to get high, because you try to get relief, thinking like, okay, maybe my body can relax. It's like, you know, maybe it would help me regulate, but instead, like, my body simply could not. Like, I can't force it. I can't make it happen. I can't intend for it to happen. I can't effort it to happen. It has to be effortless. And that's why I'm talking about presence. Because that is the most, like, passive thing I could do. And, so, like, that's the thing. Like, my dysregulated nervous system, my situation with it, you know, how I've been living with it, how, you know, how my different aspects are relational parts of my life regarding self-care. Like, how have I managed to grow through that and deal with that? That's how. It takes a lot of fucking grace and a lot of humility, a lot of compassion to move through the grief of not being normal, I guess, or not being understood, or being confused as to what's actually going on. And, you know, when I was suffering for that week, where my body was suffering, like, I was literally in so much pain. Like, it's not even the physical pain, but it's just like how I even got into that situation, and what I was trying to achieve, and how it just made things worse. Like, it really, I was like holding so much regret. Like, why did I do this? Like, why did I try to get high? Like, and it's like, and it's just a little bit of that shame that's like, well, no, I don't need to feel shame, because I just wanted to feel good. because nothing works. You know, but at the time it's like, damn, I'm in so much pain and it's all my fucking fault. But like, you know, it's compassion, but like at the same time it's like, damn, I'm in pain. Like, this isn't something you can think clearly when you're going through it, right? It's like the last thing you want to think about is being nice to yourself when you're in that much pain and it's all your fault, but it's also not all your fault, but you also just can't help but feel like, damn, like I'm having a situation no one can understand and I'm having to navigate this myself, and like I can't ignore it and I can't heal it. So it's just way too much. It's just too much. But eventually I did get better. But in experiencing that, it was hurting me on a level of my own existence. Like I was just thinking about my life and how I got here and how all this happened, how none of this is fair, and how I'm in pain, and also I don't know how to get better. I don't know if I ever will get better. I don't know, like I feel like my nervous system, when I get like that, you know, it's like I feel bad for being sensitive, and I like, oh, I don't belong here, and like, oh, I don't belong here. It's like my existence is just can't manage anything. Like I can't, or at least at one point I did, but like there's something missing, there's something wrong. Like why can't I be sovereign? Why can't, you know, I get my sensitivity under control? Like why can't I belong here? Why can't I fit into the paradigm of this world? Like why I keep getting misjudged, like no one understands me. And like don't even get me started on the fucking medical things that I try to get done, because they were just not able to help me. And that whole thing was just, I experienced the medical system and I saw how they saw me, and it really made me feel bad for myself. And I just had to let that go. But at the time it was really hard for me to deal with. So that was happening around not too long after, and it's like, okay, well, like fucking the medical world won't take me seriously. They think I'm anxious and depressed, or they think I have suicidal ideation when I don't, because I can't fucking fathom that I could have a meaningful life even though it's really hard. People are weird. They just look at my symptoms and they're just like, oh yeah, you must have this, or you must have, like, no, I have sleep issues. Can you just, you know, like, I don't know how I'm gonna survive with all these sleep issues and shit. And you know, I don't know. They didn't want to take me seriously because they wanted to medicate me and put me on antidepressants or put me on anxiety meds, and you know, and not like they didn't, like, I have PTSD, dude. Like, I don't even have it from anything in particular. You know, it's just the stress of being alive. Like, that's what it is. It's like my nervous system is just tired of, you know, and that's how I knew, like, this is why I can't be fixed through normal mainstream things, because literally the nervous system dysregulation, the PTSD, the insomnia, the nerve pain, everything that's like making it so dysfunctional is because I need to remember, reclaim, recognize my sovereignty, because we are not the body, right? We are not the body. This world isn't even fucking real. I don't have to be a victim to my external circumstances. I don't have to let things affect me unless I allow them to. So it's a very, very hard lesson to learn, because it goes beyond any mainstream idea. And most people wouldn't even understand what I'm even talking about. Like, so it's like okay, yeah. So, you know, about anything about my diet or whatever, it's just I'm doing it with compassion and grace, and just being honest, and just trying to regulate by not regulating, trying to regulate by trying to find more joy, trying to find more simplicity in life, trying to not try so hard, you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I'm not ignoring the consequences of my health. It's just like there's not much I can do to control it or fix it. But, you know, there are some things I could do to not make it so bad, right? Like, it doesn't have to be that bad, you know? Like, if you're in a situation, you can either make it worse by complaining or catastrophizing or by being mad at the world or feeling like there's no point in living or something. Like, you know, it could be that way, but it doesn't have to be, you know. So I mean, it's a lot. It is a lot of grief. It is. It was very. I had a lot of grief, but I'm recovering from that. So, and you know, I'd rather do more of the spiritual stuff I wanted to do, but instead I'm an artist. I would rather do what I wanted to do if my nervous system wasn't in the way. That's honestly what I would rather be doing. And this isn't, you know, and doing art isn't really something I want to do, even though I'm doing it. But my relationship to it is through grace and compassion. And that makes life more bearable. And, you know, friendship makes life more bearable. And I'm doing well for someone that is going through something that most people don't even get to that level of. But I know if it's a sovereignty issue, then at least I know how to to fix it, and it's not through effort, it's through recognition. And I already know. Everything's gonna turn out perfectly, and not because I effort it to, but because I'm actually in alignment with where I need to be. The only thing I need to shift is my relationship to it, and then everything will fall into place. It takes a lot of inner strength, but so it's just like a radical, I guess you could call it, like a radical acceptance of one's own situation. Because anyone, like any normal person in my situation, would not have the mental, I don't know, resilience. It's very easy for me to panic where I am in my life, but I'm not doing that. It's very easy for me to give up, but I'm not doing that. Looks amazing, way better than I could ever do. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I really like the colors. It's kind of hard to get the colors to show up more when it's like there's not a lot of room. Hi Nova, stopping by to say hi Viviani. Thank you for stopping by. That's awesome. This is what I'm working on right now. We're just real quick, because I know you're just stopping by, but this is what I'm working on. I'm doing gradient here. If you can see that, yeah. It's just a lot of layering and color pencils, but that's what I'm working on. But yeah, I mean, like, in summary, that's what's going on with me. It's going on with my life in a way, and you know, I'm still growing. And I can say, like, even though I'm not putting in all that effort, I still know that I'm growing. And it feels beautiful. Because it's growth unlike anything I've ever experienced before. It's growth unlike anything the world has probably ever seen or recognized. And, you know, I can have peace in knowing that I can have presence through I can have growth through presence and not growth through effort. And that I don't have to keep doing things the way I've done before. So I mean, it might sound heavy and it might sound intense, but it's actually really badass. Okay, I need to get these other colors to show up. But anyways, you know, that week that was really bad for me, that I was in so much pain, I'm glad that's over. Because I think that was the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with in my life. And it wasn't just the pain or the context of the pain, it was the context of my whole life in that moment with the pain. That's what made it hard. Like, how do I say it? It's like the story of my life is actually more painful than my nervous system pain itself. You know? So I had to, you know, super duper recontextualize how I operate, how I function, how I organize things, how, like everything. And I had to do it in a very, in a very wise, compassionate, hold myself type of way. And yeah, there's no way to do this without crying, right? There's no way to experience it without grieving. There's no way to experience it without some anxiety or some panic. Like, it's like I'll figure it out, but I gotta be dramatic first. But not even dramatic. It's just completely normal to feel that way. But I don't have to be that way. Oh, you know what? I should have put more purple here. I hope it will still work because I put like too much blue and I meant to put the purple. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It'll still transition well, the colors. I'm excited. I'm gonna have like yogurt and fruit later. I really love yogurt. It's gonna have strawberries. Oh, I forgot to put the berries. I'll put it in later. It's gonna have strawberries. It's gonna have an apple. You know, I like yogurt. Oh, you know what? And I can put coconut and pecans. You know. I guess it's kind of like a parfait, but not really. I just like put everything together. Like all the foods I like, and if they go together, yeah, let's just throw them in. I don't need really sweet yogurt. I actually do like the more bitter kind. I like both, you know. But I can definitely handle like a bitter yogurt. Ever had froyo? Yes, I love froyo. It's been years since I had it though. Has it been years? I think it might have been. Maybe 1 year. It's just, it's kind of expensive. It's like, I think it's like 45 cents an ounce for frozen yogurt. They have some frozen yogurt shops here. I think we have too many frozen yogurt shops here. Oh man, I wish it were cheaper, to be honest. even then, I don't know what it is, but the price of ice cream at the grocery store has gone up. And it's weird how expensive ice cream is now. I don't know what happened. I mean, I know the economy is a little weird in the United States right now. I wouldn't even say weird. It's actually almost inhospitable. I guess, I don't know. What would I know about the economy? That's just what I hear. But I know, yeah, groceries have gone up. They have definitely gone up in price. And so has the ice cream, goddammit. Do I have a sweet fog? What does that mean? No, it's rare that we actually do get fog where I live. Maybe we only get fog maybe like a few times out of the year. Other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. Putting our center of attention on better things is a blessing. Because when things get crazy and when things get hard, when your center of attention falls off of your center, no good. No good when that happens. So, if you're overworked and you're burnt out, you do not want to put more attention onto that. That would be too much of a burden. So, we can't always expect the external world to make us happy. Can I say I'm happy? I mean, I'm happier, even though life is hard, but it's actually deeply meaningful and purposeful. So and I think that's a really funny paradox that most people can't wrap their head around. It's a froyo store with an insane amount of topping. Yes, there's lots of toppings. But that's the thing, when you get the toppings, they charge you for the toppings. And then your frozen yogurt ends up costing like $17 or something. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful because they charge by the ounce. Even the toppings. Unless they're physical toppings, but I think if it's something like a chocolate topping, I don't think they'll do that, but okay, let me go with purple and then blue. It's kind of harder to walk out the gradient when there's not a lot of space, so I have to be very careful. I do have the option to work on the other side though. Do I want to stop what I'm doing and do the other side? No, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, I actually really love froyo, and if I had the money and I had the freedom, I would take froyo over tea any day. If anything, I might get both, but I love froyo. I love it. But I don't know, the grocery store doesn't really sell it the way the stores do. So there's that, right? So it's like it has to be from a store. I think they might sell, depends on the store, but they might sell pints of the frozen yogurt that we, but like they won't sell it like at a grocery store or anything. Like I have to buy it from them, either like in a cup and you eat it there, or you buy a pint, which is probably like already been prepared, not something you make yourself and take it home. Even then it's still expensive, right? Like, but I think ice cream might be more expensive than frozen yogurt, I think. In what form and what variety I don't know, but I don't know. I'm thinking, I think it is. I think it would be. Yo, I love frozen yogurt. Especially the plain tart. Anything that's a plain tart bitter taste, I love. So if it's like plain tart berries, I'm like, yep, yes, that's for me. Or if it's just plain tart in general, or if it's like a very bitter, like kiwi flavor, I'm gonna go with that. What color am I supposed to use here? Yeah, I like the plain tart. Super love that. Super love bitter flavors. And I would normally have it with chocolate. I really like the combination of that somehow. Maybe chocolate chips or something. Yeah, I like sour, I like bitter. Like chocolate, I really love chocolate. I'm in love with chocolate. Pretty much any chocolate you can't resist, yeah. Man, I love chocolate. I thought, you know, when I tried to get high and then my body just got in so much pain, that's actually the only time I actually did try to get high. And that was just to help my body relax, to see if it would do anything or help me or give me some clarity, or I don't know. But yeah, it's like the first time I tried to do that and it doesn't even work. It actually did the opposite of relax me. I'm like that insane chocolate guy. Yeah, from SpongeBob. Yeah. Yeah, I love that guy. I know what you mean. I know that meme. It's so good. It's so old, but I love that people still like bring it up, because hell yeah. love chocolate. You know, chocolate is, it's very comforting. But I guess like the other desserts or other things I like them because they're more refreshing. It's weird. I find like bitter flavor to be refreshing somehow. And I find like chocolate to be more indulgent, more comforting. And sometimes if I have the opportunity, I'll mix them together. Chocolate is so awesome. I wish I could make my own. It would probably taste super good if I could make it on my own. But yeah, I've never actually had homemade chocolate before. I'm very curious what that would taste like. Because you can make it at home. You need the cacao pods and the seeds and stuff. Chocolate covered strawberries are beautiful. I love chocolate covered strawberries. Have you ever tried alcohol? No, I do not. I can't stand alcohol. You will never find me in a bar. Like, I will stay many miles away from alcohol. I never had it, never tried it. I know. Not an alcoholic girl. Never been. I don't even do drugs, so. But yeah, no. That stuff is not for me. And ironically, when I was in so much pain that one week, I was actually considering taking alcohol, not because I want it, but because it's like, can I just not feel this pain? Like, I never did it. I never went through with it though, but it did go into my mind like, oh my God, this is too much. Like, can I just get my body to relax? But yeah, no, I would never, no. Me and alcohol, no. Never, ever will. I smelled it before, because my family drinks sometimes. And it smells like death. It smells like rotten. It smells gross. No. Like, and it's also like the health thing of alcohol. It's just, I personally find it a little bit weird that people drink that stuff, because it's literally just pure poison. It attacks your brain, hurts your liver, and it's all sugar. You know, and it's just like, if I want my sugar, I'll have like a chocolate or something. Like, why would I drink like anything, wine or alcohol? It's never made sense to me to drink alcohol. It's never made sense. I'm not a coffee person. I love the smell of coffee. I like the aesthetic of coffee. I like the cups that people have in their coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. But I super duper love the smell of coffee. Like, don't get me wrong. I've even like contemplated like just buying the beans just to put them somewhere so I could smell them. I love the smell of coffee. But the way people drink coffee is very concerning, because they put it with lots of sugar, and they're gonna like easily get like candida or some crazy stuff like that. Like people's coffees are more like milkshakes nowadays rather than actual coffee. Also, coffee is highly acidic. I guess it depends on how you take it though, but it's typically acidic. And the coffee creamers and stuff, very bad for you. But I understand, like coffee, like just straight coffee with no additives or nothing in it will be uncomfortable for most people. So they have to put a whole bunch of sugar, and they have to put milk, and they have to put all these creamers and all these additives and all of these artificial flavors that are just like different, what's it called? Different inventions of petroleum or something. You know, and like, I guess people drink it for the caffeine, I guess, or maybe because they like the smell of it. But like, if you're drinking coffee, it's either because you want caffeine and you want a milkshake, and you don't care how you take your caffeine. Like, it's if like, but yeah, you're gonna get candida for sure if you like take that stuff. Like, I think this is probably why like America's so addicted to sugar. Like our coffee, like we have so many coffee places. It's, you know, like our culture has just gone down the candida coffee train. But yeah, you do not want candida. That's gonna make you addicted to everything sugary and everything. No, that's why people can't quit sugar. They got candida, and it's addictive. And there's sugar in everything, but like especially coffee. You know, if you can't lose weight, stop taking all that fancy coffee with all of that crazy stuff and all that sugar and all those additives. And I don't know, they got different names that I'm not even familiar with. They got like fancy names for coffee. But yeah, no, I'm not a coffee person. I mean, not a coffee person. Love the smell. But no, I won't take that. I won't drink that stuff. And honestly, I think I tried it before, but it smelled better than it tasted, if that made sense. And I think I just like the smell of it. I think I like the comfort of it and the aesthetic of it, the look of it, but I don't actually want to drink it. I actually have no desire to drink coffee, but I have all the desire to smell coffee and coffee beans and all that stuff. It's good. The smell of sawdust, like in a Home Depot. Yeah, like that new house smell, or that lumber smell, or cedar smell. Cedar's okay. I don't know if I like cedar that much. But yeah, I kind of like that smell too. But coffee is the best. Coffee smells the best smell. If I could smell like coffee for the rest of my life, I would. I would go for that. I would never get tired of smelling like coffee. I think they've made like coffee candles. I feel like I made this blue a little bit too deep. What's blue and purple? Yeah, I really like a coffee smell. The smell of cut wood. But here's the thing. I'm actually very sensitive to smells, and I actually don't like to smell anything I don't like to smell. Like, I have a low tolerance for like perfumes and colognes or whatever like that. That just makes me cough. It bothers me. It irritates me. And that's the thing, like, it could be a good smell, like that's the general consensus. Like, that could be a good smell, like perfumes and stuff, but I absolutely fucking hate it. I just can't stand it. It's just, I don't know, it just, it irritates me. What time is it? 1:58, it's almost 2. I've been streaming for over an hour. I think it's turning out really nice. I need to put some white here because this needs to be blended better. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the shot. But yeah, it just... I just gotta be really, really careful with myself and how I move and what I'm able to do, and but there's a weird piece that I have that maybe most people can't relate to or understand or feel okay with, but it's mine, and it's sovereign and no one can take that away from me. Awesome. So let's zoom out and see what we did. What we got. Where is it? Alright, look how awesome that looks right now. That looks fucking awesome, right? That looks cool. I think I will probably need some white and just kind of walk it out a bit more, but it's really good. It's good enough. Maybe I'll put in the white later. So now we have this seafoam green. So I need to come up with a color palette for that because I don't have one. I actually don't have one. I already know what the colors I'm going to use for these, but I need to start testing some colors. It do be awesome like that. I saw you listen to 21 Pilots. What others you listen? I don't really listen to 21 Pilots as much as I used to. But the songs, the reason, here's the thing. I'm actually, these past like maybe several days, I've been extremely clairaudient. I wouldn't say extremely, but it's happening like every day. So when I put these songs on my Instagram, there's like a message, and the song is also part of the message. So 21 Pilots is has been a common thing for me more recently because of the message that they have. And I used to listen to them like back when I was in high school and stuff, because of the anxiety I had back then, and their music really resonated with me in that way, beautifully in that way, actually. And as I go back and I get the clairaudient download or the ping for it, and then I go back and I listen to it, and I see the way I relate to the song in a different context because I'm a different person, but the message still remains the same, I think, or it has a different spin on it because like I'll make different ideas or conclusions about it. But yeah, honestly, 21 Pilots is very spiritual. It's very spiritual, at least to me it is. Because I've had many clairaudience from their songs, and that could be because I know what those songs are. I'm probably more familiar with the album of 21 Pilots than probably any other like band or group. Because I did listen to a lot of 21 Pilots when I was younger. Nowadays, I don't really like their music. After Trench, I haven't really gone back to their music, and I've never felt the need to go back. But the songs that I have posted, I actually do like those songs, but it's just not necessarily my style. But I've noticed that I have listened to them more, but it's from a different point of view, and it's from a different. It's almost like a weird comfort to my life, the way it is now. So it's not necessarily like, oh, this is the music I seek out. It's like, no, this music sought me out, and I find enjoyment from that relationship to it rather than the music itself. Because my music is very intense and very heavy and very emotional, and 21 Pilots is very soothing to the anxiety, and I feel like it's spiritual, at least. It's spiritual in the sense of the emotional depth it has, and the lyrics has a lot of emotional depth to them. And I'm trying to navigate having to look at so many colors and move the camera and look at my phone, and oh my god, hold on. But yeah, and I mean that's it. But do I really consider myself like a 21 Pilots fan? Not really, but a few of their songs do stick out to me because they found me now, and my relationship with them has changed because it's like the songs sought me through clairaudience rather than me like craving them or wanting to listen to them. But I mean, I guess it's just the way I relate to them now is a little bit different, but I wouldn't consider me like a fan or like that's my type of music I listen to, but it was something that I used to. how do I explain it? I don't know. I think I explained it pretty well. But yeah, you know, like, so when I listen to the songs, it has a different context. So when I listen to the song presently, I'm not relating to the song itself. I'm relating to my new relationship with the song, if that makes sense. It's like when something old has a new meaning, and even when it had the old meaning, it was still significant, and even with the new meaning, it's like a different type of significance that's like more respected for its emotional depth that it provided in both contexts, past and present. But it's still enjoyable, just for different reasons. But yeah, I think majority of all my clairaudient experiences has been from 21 Pilots and their songs. What other bands do I like? I really love Kim Dracula. Love Kim Dracula. I love Get Scared. I love Stain the Canvas. And I have a few other artists I like. I think his name is Bad Lad. He's a rapper. A band called Eminence. I also really love The Funeral Portrait. What else? I have one song by Peter Steele. A few songs by Lethal Smile. I also really like Man of God. It's O-Ev, like of God, not of God. I like their songs there. But yeah, I have a whole bunch, but like I think those are the ones like I have most in my, I guess, music playlist, I guess. But yeah, I think those are the ones I really like. But like I said, like my music is like more intense, emotional, you know, but it also has emotional depth, you know. It's not just like pure anger or too much. Like there's meaning behind it, you know. And let me move my camera again. So here's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if I want the hue. I don't think I want a yellow-green hue for this. I don't think I want that. But I also don't want it to be blue. I think I kind of want a lighter color of this. So I'm going to test some like interesting colors of blue-green, because I don't want green and I don't want blue. I just kind of want an interesting like sea foam, a different type of colors. I like a lot of their stuff, like 21 Pilots. Yeah, they have good songs. Olivia Rodrigo, I think my sister likes that, but I don't think I do. Oh, fun fact, I actually don't listen to female singers. And I don't know why, but one day I kind of realized I really don't listen to female singers. I only have one song in my playlist that I like that's a female singer, and it's called Birth of Venus by Banshee. That's the only song. But yeah, no, I feel like if anyone sends me music and it's a female singer voice lead, I probably won't like it. When I was younger, I did like Paramore. There's a lot of bands named Paramore. But I kind of outgrew them. But yeah, no, I don't really like girl singers. And for me, it's always men. So like all the bands that I mentioned that I like, those are all male leads. I just don't really resonate with feminine singing for some reason. But yeah, no, when my sister puts on, let me look it up, because I think I know who you're talking about, Olivia. I don't like Billie Eilish. Like, whenever like my sister, like I'm in the car with her and she plays her music, I just put my earbuds in as soon as she does. It's kind of like when my mom plays like country music. It's like I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Like I can't stand female singers. Can't stand country music. It's like I wanna implode. Like I just hate that. Let me see. I'm looking up Olivia. I think I know. I think I know. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I do not like Olivia Rodrigo. Nope. Nope, nope. My sister does. I don't like Taylor Swift either. I have like a very specific type of taste with my music, and I don't have much tolerance for anything else than my own personal preferences. No, country music is truly trash. My dad would make a joke that country music lowers your IQ. Man. Country music. Yeah, no, I can't stand country. Cannot stand country. Get country music away from me. I'd rather be alone in a room than be in a room full of people when there's country music. I'd rather just be alone. I can't stand that stuff. Just like how I don't like wings. Like some people they buy wings in the smell. I don't know. I think it's the vinegar. Hot wings. I hate that smell. I can't stand it. I don't even want to look at them. I don't even want to see them. I don't even want to smell them. I want absolutely nothing to do with hot wings. And I'm going to start testing some colors. I'm going to sharpen them first. We have, let me test these here. 106. Oh, I really like this one. That's the color we're keeping. 910. I also like this one. We're keeping it. 909. Ooh, I love this one too. We're keeping it. But this one. 120. No. It's ugly. I don't want that one. 1021. I don't know. I think my cat's crying. I might have to feed him, but I feel like I did, but he might be hungry again. I think we'll go with this. Did you hear my cat meow? I don't know if that was him. I think it might have. What's this one? 920. Okay, so here are the colors. I need to figure out which ones I want. So I need one dark color, but it's not going to be dark. It's going to be solid. So we're going to go with this one. And then we're going to need the Seafoam 10 of 6, which I really love. It's like a blue. And I think 920 looks really nice. So we're going to go with 920 as well. And then 910 definitely. Where's 910? We got 910. And then, I don't know about 120. What about 1089? 1099 is interesting because it's like it's too yellow. It's too yellow. It's too warm for a weird green. 120. This one's 120. Oh yeah, no, we don't want that one. That was gross. So I need to find a dark green that I like. That's not a weird green. How's this one? This is 911. How's that one? I think we'll go with 911. That one's a nice color. Oh, what's this color here? No, I don't want it. Alright, but I do think I want a dark blue. And why not use the blue we were using? Because it's too much green and I want to make it more interesting, so I'm going to need a blue. You know, I was thinking about posting my music playlist on Instagram. I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't know if this is the color I was using, ultramarine. You know what? I realized I didn't even write it down. No, it was 132. That's what it is. Let me find 132. Where's that color? Okay. This one is, oh, it's a purple hue, not a blue hue. How does that work? I think it's okay, but I don't know, it's not the right hue. I don't think we'll go with it after all. This is blue indigo. 901. Oh yeah, that looks, we'll go with 901, yeah. Yeah, I'll get around to it. I was thinking, like, do I just share a screenshot of all my music? Because I have like probably like maybe like over 100 songs. But I was also thinking, like, why don't I just like write down the name of every song and post that or something. That's what I don't like about Spotify, is that it's not easy to just like copy and paste like the individual names of the song in a list. You know, I mean, you could send a link, I think, to your Spotify, but I don't know if I want to publicly do that. Give everyone just the link to my my Spotify playlist. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, my music it is incredibly intense, and I think some of my songs are more intense than others. So it just really depends on what you're able to handle and what your mood is. I really don't expect people to like my music, to be honest. 901. Yes, that's what we need to do. So then I'm going to start again layering the edges like we did last time. Just with different colors. Same thing as last time, just different. And I want to turn on my lights. I need my light. Okay, hold on. My cat is hungry. I will be right back because he is getting angry. So I need to get a note card or something because I don't like leaving the stream and there's like no BRB on the screen. So let me do that. Let me do that right now. I have to feed them. I have to feed him. He's getting mad. Oh, it's upside down. Here. Oh wait, what the heck? Am I crazy? Are the letters flipped? Am I crazy? Hold on. I'm so crazy. How do I... Oh man. Okay, well, I mean... I think you can still read it even if it is backwards. Oh my god, yes. Be right back. Be right back. God dang it. Hold on. Let me try this. Be right back. He is literally attacking my door, my cat. This is so funny. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I know I said that my songs and my playlists have meaning. Actually, I was thinking about it some more. Some of my songs are just straight up violence. Maybe like 3. Okay. But other than that, you know, It's because it's good. It's emotion, you know. It's therapy. Art is therapy. So yeah, I'm back now. And both my cats are hungry. I think this one's going to come out really good when it's done. So I'm just putting a light layer here on the darker parts because it's still going to be layered with other colors. Again, just like we did last time. Okay, next I need is 909 or 9. No. There's the 9. Where is it? Here. This is the one I want. And then 909. Okay. Layering some green here. Oh, color. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like these colors could blend well, but I'm trying to. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how they fit in. feel like they could blend well though. It's okay. I mean, I'm figuring out the color palette, so. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I'm sorry. Also, what the heck is this little wire thing? Get that thing away from me. It's just, it's hard for me to position the camera most of the time. No, you want it this way. Come on. I think I'm a little bit confused because I'm a little dyslexic, and you know, I'll figure out what I need to do. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very patient here because I'm not sure where I'm going with the direction of these colors, and I just gotta be very patient. Thanks for being here, Mark. Man, you know, my ceiling lights are doing a dance because they're like turning themselves on and off, or they're dimming very weirdly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my lights. Maybe it's an electrical issue, or maybe it's a ghost. I've had a ghost in my room. Well, actually, it wasn't a ghost, it was something else. So when you can't sleep, you become more interesting to certain beings, and they like to test your boundaries. And this one in particular was messing with my closet door. To see if I would do anything. And at first I was like, oh, you know, I just, you know, it wasn't what I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't what I thought it was. But it actually was what I thought it was because it kept happening. And so one of the doors on my closet, it opens very strangely. It's kind of stuck. It's not really smooth. And when the sound, it makes a certain sound whenever you try to move it. And it only makes that sound whenever you try to move it. So then it's making that sound on its own. Yeah. And I was a bit concerned. I wasn't scared, I was just concerned because I know there's a portal in my closet, but I closed it. I think I did. Either I unconsciously did or it was on its own. And then I asked my friend John about it because I was like, okay, is this portal open? Is this portal closed? Like, because I know that portal goes to lower dimensions, so I didn't want to, I didn't want to think that I'm in danger or anything, or at least I would have to close the portal. But he said it was closed, so he said he offered to check it, like more. Like inspect it if I felt like I really needed to, and I was like, no, I think I'm okay. But it went away. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't really call it a haunting. It's just more like, some beings just want to test your boundaries to see what you'll do. But yeah, I think that happened to me like maybe 2 months ago. It's very weird. I was like playing Pokemon in my room, and then I just kind of like hear the door move. I didn't like move like open, but it felt like it wanted to, because it gets stuck, right? So then that happened, and then one time I was like sitting in my room. Was it Instagram? I was on Instagram, and then I literally hear the sound again. And then another time I was trying to sleep, and then I heard the sound again. So like it kept happening, and then that's when I realized, okay, yeah, there's something going on. But it's fine. I think I just needed sleep. I think I did a protection ritual, half seriously, because I didn't know. I didn't feel like I was in danger. It's just like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure this is probably because I haven't slept in a long ass time. So either like I light up in the astral somehow, or something. There must be something going on where I'm more visible on the astral plane, or maybe perhaps I look more vulnerable. Okay, so this actually turned out really nice. Okay. I don't know why I mentioned that, but yeah. There's so much like I would want to share like more in a video, but I just can't find myself to do that. Yeah. Well, it's just because of energy levels and effort levels, and like my priority is like more my well-being than like anything I can create, And that's also why I'm even doing traditional art, because there's more work with the hands, and with digital you don't get that. So, but I think I read somewhere that like doing like craft or whatever with your hands, with whatever it is, could actually like help you calm down or relax or something. And honestly, I guess it's working. But I find it more satisfying to draw this way somehow, because with digital art I don't need to do all of this like back and forward motion. I guess I could, but like I'm not set up to do that, right? It's just not intuitive for me to do software, so I don't really have this experience with digital. And I think one day I could if I got into it, but I just never felt the need, I guess. So that's why I've been doing traditional art. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about it because my lights were acting really weird. I'm not too concerned about it though. They do that from time to time. Can't say why. But like, I'm not rushing to conclusions. It could actually be electrical issues. I'm not really scared of ghosts. I had some interesting encounters, but I don't find them scary. I don't find like objects moving on their own to be scary. I mean, like, reality doesn't even feel real to me in the first place. So if something strange happens, I'm like, hell yeah. Like, like I knew things weren't rigid. Like, I almost kind of wish like that would happen more often, if anything. Reality is so much more malleable than we're led to believe. My family, on the other hand, are probably very scared of things like that. So when I experience things, I don't tell them. It looks really nice. It takes a while to build up, but it's looking good. Heard song kids see ghosts? I don't know what you're saying. Heard some kids see ghosts. Some kids. Are you referring to a story I told a while ago? Because I did do a spirit crossing, I think, last month. I don't know if you're referring to that. It's a song. Oh yeah, I don't know that song. Okay, I've been streaming for 2 hours officially. I think I'll keep going. I'll probably keep streaming for a while. Oh, by Kanye? I think that's Kanye. Yeah, I don't listen to Kanye. I don't think I even know one song by Kanye. And I don't want to. Kanye's a little weird to me. Something's not right with him. What about you? How do you feel about ghosts or spirits? Are they scary or is it fascinating? I think it's fascinating. They don't scare me. My family would be very terrified. I've seen some pretty interesting things in the sky, I'll tell you that. I saw some kind of craft and it was cloaked. All I saw was like the outline of it and it was at a very unusual shape. And it was completely silent. I don't know if it was aliens or not. It'd be cool though. But I feel like if it were aliens, I think I would have a different... I would have a clairsentience with it, I think. But nonetheless, it was still fascinating. And yes, quite unusual. Let's keep going. Same thing, just in a different spot. Oh, it's blurry. Why is the camera blurry? Yeah, I adjusted the camera so you guys can see better. I love cats. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Feel better. It's a lot of work. 2 minutes and 30. I was actually thinking about streaming a horror game. A puzzle horror game. I think it's more stressful than it is horror. That might be interesting, honestly. LOL, no please. You don't want to see that? Because I do sometimes stream video games. It's just I don't have like the proper setup for it, so it's just recording my little screen from my Nintendo Switch, and it's like I'm a little self-conscious about it because it's like it's not the best picture quality. Even though I can do my best, I'm like, but my computer can run a game, and I'm like, what kind of game can I play? I'm like, I could try like Portal 2, I could try, but that's the thing, like I want to play a horror game because my nervous system would probably make me more alert and I would probably do better. I would probably do better at surviving. You know, surviving the stressful situation. Well, I don't think I could play anything like that scary, though. Actually, maybe I could. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But I'm a little intrigued that I might do it. Just to test it. Just to test. Just to test, you know? Can I handle this? Because I know when I was like, probably any younger version of me would probably be like, hell no. I guess I just feel brave and courageous at this point, so whatever, I can handle it. Actually, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. I might get nightmares. I have vivid dreams. Should I risk it? Risk it for the biscuit? I'll have to play with the lights on. That's the rule. Man, I want aliens. Come on. Where are they hiding? They're everywhere. Okay, good. We made a lot of progress. Okay. I'm considering whether or not to end the stream at 3 hours, but we're gonna go and see. We're gonna keep going and see. At 3 hours, not in 3 hours. No, I can't do another 3 hours, I don't think. Hmm. Sorry, I'll reply more. Now just got a bad haircut. No, you got a bad haircut. Did you do it yourself? It's alright. I mean, I'm okay with my own presence. Like, you know, if you gotta go, you can't reply. Like, that's not really a big deal. I won't get mad over that. I am trying to practice presence anyway, you know, so I'm okay being by myself. I appreciate your consideration for letting me know regardless, though. You might as well have done it yourself, yeah. Man, maybe you need to go to a different barber and ask them to fix it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh man, that sucks. I don't actually get my hair cut. I haven't cut it in years and years and years and years and years. I don't trust anyone. My hair is it's just never going to be cut. It's just never going to be cut. I'll never let it happen. I'm untouchable. Never again, yeah, yeah. I said do what looks good, never again. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, like when someone just betrays your trust like that with a haircut, like, I get that. That's why no one's ever gonna touch my hair or cut my hair. I don't even cut my own hair. I'd never. I just don't believe in haircuts anymore, you know? Ever since I was a kid and I had too many experiences, they cut it too damn short. I'm like, okay, well, these idiots are just super jealous of my long hair, so you know what? No one gets to touch my hair. No one gets to cut it. Nothing. Not even a trim. I don't even trust them to give a trim. I won't, you know, like, no. Anyone tries to convince me, oh, you got split ends or you need a trim, they'll just say stuff. I'm like, no. My hair is fine, the perfect in the way it is. No one's gonna fucking convince me I need to get a haircut. I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna get my haircut. I'll be like 70 years old and never have a haircut. I'm not kidding. I'm really like I'm really sure I'm never gonna get a haircut ever. I hope you get your money back or something. It's true, they are jealous. I think they are. Like, I just haven't, I don't know. It's like you tell them, hey, don't cut it too short, and then they cut it too short. I'm just, what was this shit? Like, this is, you know? I get pissed off, you know? But, like, once it's done, it's done. Like, I mean, I don't get pissed off because I was a kid. I don't get mad. Instead, it just made me super stressed out. And then I probably cried. And then and then I told my mom, like I would tell the barber as a kid, like that I liked it even though I hated it. And then my mom will like, I'll tell my mom and she's like, okay, they're probably jealous. And it's happened too many times to me as a kid where I decided, no, I'm never going to get my hair cut ever again. And that's the thing. They cut your hair when they feel like there's split ends, but it's stupid to me because you're always going to have split ends. Cutting the split ends isn't going to, like, you know, it's not going to prevent split ends from happening. Like, they're always going to be there. And you know what? Like, our hair falls out naturally on its own anyway. So, like, why do we even need to cut it? Like, there's no point. You know, I have long hair, and when I was in, like, high school, people would ask, oh, your hair's so long, like, how do you get so long? I'm like, I don't fucking cut it. Like, it's not rocket science. Just don't fucking cut your hair if you want long hair, you know? And don't give a shit about split ends. That shit doesn't matter. If you have split ends, it's because you're treating your hair like shit. Okay? So don't let anyone convince you that, oh, you need to just cut your hair. I'm like, no, take care of your fucking hair. You got split ends. I mean, like, if it bothers you that bad, okay, well then cut them if they're, like, that bad. But you need to take care of your hair to, like, prevent that. But, like, if you just keep cutting your hair every time you give yourself split ends because you're not taking care of your hair, you're never going to have long hair. That's just impossible. This is not, like, come on. So I never understood the whole, like, split ends thing, and that's why they gotta cut so much hair. I just don't believe in that. I think it's bullshit. I think it's just an excuse to get people to spend money on haircuts. Like, you know, like, I understand if you're a boy, you know, and you want short hair, like, yeah, you're gonna have to get your hair cut more often. But, like, guys don't give a shit about split ends. Do guys really care about split ends? I don't even think guys do anything crazy to their hair to even get themselves split ends. That's something more like a woman problem because of the ironing and the heat and the hair dye, probably, maybe, depending. You know, like, there's just so much more. I feel like there's just so much more potential for females to have split ends more than males. You know? So, and I just never understood the whole point of, like, cutting your split ends. It doesn't make sense. Exactly. Guys don't care about split ends. I mean, they don't care about split ends on themselves. They probably wouldn't really care too much about split ends on a girl either, probably. But, like, I know guys don't care about if they have split ends or not. Like, I'm pretty sure guys don't care about split ends in their hair. I don't know. I mean, it's like a weird thing in our reality. I don't even understand how this even functions, and no one like sees what I see. Come on. Something ain't right. Something ain't right here. Don't care about them on women either, yeah. So yeah, I'm just like, why do we even care about split ends? I mean, if your split ends look like you have a weed in your hair, like, okay, yeah, I understand that, but, like, you would have to really fuck up your hair really badly to get that to happen. Like, you know, maybe once in a blue moon it might be necessary, but you gotta really consider why it's like that in the first place. Like, come on. So if you are wanting to get a haircut or a trim, it's because you're actually trying to maintain a length, not because you're trying to grow your hair. It's just if you want to grow your hair, don't fucking cut it. I don't give a shit. Like, it's not going to grow if you cut it. Like, come on. So I don't know, it's just always weird to me why people would ask me, like, how do you get your hair so long? Or I just say, I don't cut it. Like, we're already at the 3-hour mark. I'm going to keep going. I'll keep streaming. It's a lot of work. Here's the camera. Let me get the camera where it needs to be. Hmm. Kind of want more green tea. I don't need it. I don't need it. Sick reference. I'm also referencing something. I forgot. What did I say? Did I say something? I can't remember. What did I reference? Oh, I was saying how I wanted green tea. Oh, yeah. I don't think that was a reference. I don't think that was on purpose. I don't need it, you said. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't trying to put a reference. I don't even know what reference that's from. Even if it were intentional, no. No, that was just purely coincidental. From SpongeBob? Oh. Referencing Superbad the movie. I never seen that. Never seen it. Sorry, never seen it. Man, this is a lot of work. Doing so much to get these colors to blend. And I still have to keep blending them. What is going on with my ceiling lights? What in tarnation? Definitely a male movie. Yeah. Got a message. This needs to be brighter. I'm pretty sure I need to add white, but I won't do it right now. But I know I'm trying to get the color to do what I need it to do, but it needs more white. Just a fuck ton of layers. Tarnation, I can tell you from the south, yeah. It's kind of a funny saying. I don't really use it often. What even is a tarnation? I know it's said a lot, but what is a tarnation? I'm trying to blow away the extra, like, pencil markings. I probably shouldn't have done that. I hope it wasn't weird into the microphone. It was just force of habit. It was K. Okay, good. I'm glad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was muted. How did that happen? Oh no, I was talking this whole time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. Maybe when I moved the camera. That is so sad. No, yeah. No, I got all the comments. I just didn't realize I was muted. I'm so sorry. No, I read all the comments. Yeah. I was just muted. But yeah, I was responding. And then I'm like, wait a second. Am I muted? And I was. I'm so sorry. I don't know when. I don't remember how long I was muted. I think I must have moved the camera and then I touched the button on top because it's not like a button. It's like you have to barely touch it and it turns on and off. So I must have grazed it and then it turned off and I was muted. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oops. Sometimes, in life you accidentally turn on the mute button on accident. Sometimes it happens. No, it's not muted again. You should be able to hear me. If you can't hear me, then YouTube could have censored me. Can you hear me? Okay, good. You can hear me now. Let me get the blending tool because there's something going on there. It's not blending right. Well, maybe I'll get the blending tool later. I don't want to do that. Change my mind. I'm working on this. Man, this is a lot of work. Gotta be careful not to draw across the edge. I know I need white, but I'll do it another time. It looks nice. Yeah, it does, right? Thanks. Awesome. Alright. I think I'm about to end the stream, but let me zoom out and see what everything we've done. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 36 minutes. And my hand is tired from all of the coloring. Trying to get the whole thing, but it's hard. There you go. Zoom out a little bit more, maybe. There you go. That's what it looks like right now. This is what we did so far. It looks, reminds me a little bit of the 80s. But yeah, I know I need to add more white here because this bottom part is way too bright. Either this needs to be like less bright or this needs to be brighter to balance it. Holy shit, like this is so like smooth. This part here, the gradient is not as smooth as I would hope it to be, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, this definitely needs more white here. Where I need to blend it where it becomes brighter, because this is more solid. It's not bright, it's just a lighter hue, but it's not bright. That's why I want to add white. And if that doesn't work, then I'll figure out what to do with this pink. Because there's more purple than pink. Alright. I think that's enough for today. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but maybe I will. It just depends. It just depends. But yeah, this took a lot of work. Lots of layering. Layering colors under other colors and getting the right colors and then doing the whole thing. Except, you know what? Fuck, I forgot this part. This part needs to be blended. Shit, I just realized that. I'll do it another time. Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys later.